There was no school today for the 51 children who attend the Santoy Basic School in Westmoreland. Unlike their counterparts in Kingston and elsewhere who donned new uniforms to greet the new term, the Westmoreland children will be forced to spend at least another week at home. For almost a decade, Santoy Basic School has been asking for help to refurbish a building which has suffered years of wear and tear.
The roof was put in place. The water seeps underneath and it also leaks. So it was very, uncomfortable for us to cope. And the sanitary convenience, in the kitchen and the bathroom, we only had one basin that was functioning. And the bowls, they were the tall bowls, and they were still not functioning as they should.
The help did come after a while, but with construction on the building only 3 weeks old, there is still a lot of work to be done.
They have raised the roof and will be changing it because it was in bad condition, leaking and so forth. And they will be putting in new toilet facilities, and such as urinal and smaller bowls for the kids and wash basins. Also in the kitchen area, they'll be changing the sink and put it in appropriate condition.
The school is being refurbished by the Culture, Health, Arts, Sports and Education Fund, Chase. Despite being grateful for the assistance, Santoy Basic School Principal Novia Parkinson says she's not pleased about the seemingly lack of urgency shown by the organization.
I am upset in a sense to say they had approved that person at such late time, but I am more than grateful for their contribution towards us in helping us in putting our school in the standard that the Early Childhood Commission requires of us.
The project to upgrade the infrastructure at the school was undertaken in several phases. It all began when the principal wrote Chase a proposal almost 10 years ago. In 2007, Chase agreed to help the school purchase furniture, playground equipment, and to run a perimeter fence. Ms. Parkinson says as far as she knows, the contract to refurbish the school was approved sometime in 2009. However, a Chase representative said the organization was not tardy and the work started late for various reasons. The representative said when Chase visited the school, there was an agreement to carry out more work on the building than was originally approved. This resulted in more funds being sought to undertake the additional work. The representative said the contract was put to tender on several occasions. However, an acceptable bid was not received until a few weeks ago. The representative also said Chase knew that school would have been delayed by the late start of construction. But the organization did not want to postpone the refurbishing any longer because of the condition the school was in. Meanwhile, with work not starting until mid-August 2011, the pressure is now on the contractors to deliver the refurbished building as soon as possible.
They're only relying on the contractor to see how fast he can do it. And the contractor told me that he had gotten it to be done in 2 months. So I had asked him if he could boost it up to let it be completed, that we can have it maybe by the second week of September, the earliest. So hopefully, I'm just keeping my fingers crossed.
Residents in the community aren't as optimistic as the Santoy Basic School principal, with many speculating that the students will not be able to return to school before October. However, Ms. Parkinson says there will be school on September 12, even if the building isn't ready.
We will try to see if we can get an area even to have school on a half-day basis, even on a veranda or somewhere. We will try to put some things in place.
The school's principal says with the improvements being made to the school's infrastructure, the number of students enrolled should increase. However, she points out that the school still needs help.
At the moment, we don't have any printer for the school, and we would like to keep up the technology standard. If we could get a printer and a copier, also a freezer, not a freezer, a refrigerator to keep things cool. We have a freezer at the moment, but We need a refrigerator that we could keep the juices and vegetables and fruits cool, since we prepare hot meal for the children. So that would be good.
Waiting, just wait.